So last spring, a user by the name of Baroni donated a box to the channel with the express goal of opening it on the channel and, having a live reaction to opening the packs. They donated a box of Dusk Till Dawn. There is a glare. Can you see it? I sure hope so. At the time, I was really into the character Levia. I thought Levia was super cool. I still think she's really cool. And a lot of people in my local community were playing Levia. So my plan at the time was to have one of my friends who plays Prism and Levia to come on and open the box with me. And I thought it'd be fun to have her with me, giving commentary and giving her opinion and talking through the cards that we pull. But as life does, we just both got really busy. Our schedules just didn't match. She was in school, I was in school, she worked, I worked. So we had a hard time making that happen. And then I disappeared. I took a big break. I was still playing Flesh and Blood during that time. I was still going to events, just not as often as I was before. So I never opened the box. But I always really wanted to because I really appreciate the fact that Baroni donated. That was really awesome and it means a lot to me and I do want to honor that. Even if it's a year after the fact, I do want to open the box because A, they donated it and that was really cool. B, Silver Age is here and there could be some cards in here that could be really helpful for Silver Age. And C, opening packs is fun. Friend of the channel, Dustin, also opened Dusk Till Dawn on his channel about a week ago.
So today we're going to do a little bit of a recap of the keynote that happened at the Worlds of Philly.
Before we get to opening cards, just do all the things. Comment, like, subscribe. I say comment first because I like reading your comments and I like interacting with other FAB players in the comments. That makes me really happy. I do enjoy both likes and subscriptions, but I do think comments are better for, reading people's opinions, seeing how other people are feeling about the game right now. Just hearing and seeing and sharing and talking is really good. Comments, love them. Also, I have a Substack where I've been writing some little things in between videos like this. I kind of talk about things that I don't really feel warrant a whole video. I recently wrote about the whole showstopper scandal in Riftbound. I didn't want to make a video about that because I feel underqualified as like a casual player. I feel like the scope of cheating in competitions is a little above me in terms of like my expertise. And also there are a lot of other people who made videos about that topic. So I think if you want to hear people's opinions, you can watch their videos. Also, I have a coffee, I have a Blue Sky. If you want to donate yourself, if you also want to donate a box and have me wait a year to open it, you can do that through coffee. I will work hard to make sure it gets done in a timely manner. Silver Age is the new format that's coming out next year. The actual launch is not until next January. To the best of my understanding, Silver Age is Blitz minus Majestics and Legendaries and all the big expensive cards. I'm on the fence about it. At first, I thought it was kind of a weird idea. It's common cards and rare cards, and that's it. None of the higher end, more difficult to obtain cards, like, the more expensive cards are not playable. So it's meant to be more accessible, more affordable, and a bit more skill focused, I think. There have been times where I feel like my lack of good cards has held me back. There's also been times where I felt like, okay, whether I've had the big $300 card or not, the game would have been the same. With a character like Victor, I've wondered if I had the $200 helmet instead of the $5 helmet, would that have won me the game? I don't think so. I don't think personally that those cards make the difference. I think it's more about the decisions you make in the moment, what you do with the cards you do have. But I don't know, it's an interesting conversation. It's an interesting topic, whether or not, this game is like pay to win, whether if you buy the big fancy cards, you're gonna have a better shot at winning the championship. I don't think so personally. I think you can do a lot with lesser cards if you know how to play them. This game is very, math heavy, skill heavy, brain value, numbers are a big part of the game. So even if you have the worst cards, you can still do good things. But with Silver Age, that's not a question anymore because they got rid of all the big cards. So that's just how I feel about it. I think it's a good idea. I'm excited to see how it goes. Not to mention a lot of the characters that we like that have ascended to godhood, aka Living Legends. The cards that have ascended to Living Legends and are no longer playable in CC are now being playable again in this format. Characters that I really enjoyed, like Azalea, to try Briar. I was curious about Briar. I wanted to try Lexi. These characters that are not playable in CC are now playable again in Silver Age. Living Legends really intimidated me. Living Legends is where all the big cards go, all the strong, super powerful champions go to Living Legends, and it's like gods fighting amongst each other. It's very intimidating. These heroes were so good, they ascended out of CC, and now they're in LL for a reason, because they're super good. So I think Silver Age, bringing those heroes back down to earth, all that out of the way, we are gonna open a box and see if we get anything good, of course, anything valuable, expensive, majestic, legendary, or cards that would be good into the format of Silver Age. Oh my God, I'm so worried that this camera is gonna be like out of frame, out of focus. This is expert unboxing. Oh, there we go. Nice and pretty. Look at those. Ooh, look at those. So we're gonna open these. I might do the speed up thing again. I like that these were paper because the paper was easier to open. I'm gonna open the one and then check camera again. This I remember for Bolton. I actually stopped playing Bolton because I realized that his playstyle is not what I'm here for. I actually don't really like, see, this is a Leviathan card. And again, these are all common down here. Common is what we want, or common Silver Age. Common Age is crazy. I think Leviathan wants big, like a 3/4/7 is good. I'm thinking that is good value. This also would be okay because it's a rare. Rares are okay in Silver Age. Okay. We are okay. We are gonna keep opening things. But yeah, I realized I didn't really like Bolton because from the way most people play him, they kind of play him in this way where for the first half of the game, the majority of the game is spent kind of like you block a little, you attack a little, you block a little, you attack a little. You don't do a lot of damage early on or pretty much at all. Ooh, that one's pretty. You don't do a whole lot of, ooh, see, there's a majestic that I would not be able to play, but it is a majestic. Oh wait, this is a Bolton card. Yeah, this is probably not a good one because Minerva is not a card that gets used like ever. So yeah, this feels like has a very, very low utility. Don't quote me on that. It just seems like it wouldn't get a lot of use, but I'll still hold on to it and look it up later. But yeah, Bolton is very much, you kind of hold on and you wait and you bide your time and you just kind of wait and you just kind of hold on until the right moment. And when that moment happens, when that moment occurs, you pop off. But I don't really like waiting for that pop-off turn. The pop-off turn is good. If you can make it land right, you can do like 50 damage in one turn. Like you can Lumina for crazy, oh, that one's pretty. You can Lumina for like a crazy amount of damage. You can go crazy, but I just don't have the patience to wait that long. I don't really feel, not like really feel like it, but I kind of like characters where you do a decent amount of damage every turn. Guardians are good for that. Brutes are good for that. The build I had for Azalea did really well for that. Where you do a consistent, maybe like at least 12 damage per turn rather than 4 damage per turn and then a big turn where you do 30 damage, you know? I kind of like the consistency of, you know, each turn I kind of knew what to expect in terms of damage. And one big attack, one big hulking attack per turn is kind of how I like my decks to run. I get really stressed out by this idea of, you know, small, 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 and then major, because if that major hit doesn't land, then you're screwed. Whereas with a Guardian, you can kind of, you know, you have a little more leeway to, if your last attack doesn't land, your next attack might make up for it, you know? So I don't know. I like Bolton because he's a pretty man and I just really enjoy, ooh, that one's pretty too. I really like a man who is a knight. I love a good knight man who has a good head on his shoulders and loyal and kind and does the right thing. I think that trope is cute. It's a little dorky. He kind of gives, the guy from, oh my God, Baldur's Gate, what's his name? Will. He kind of reminds me of Will, and he also reminds me of the guy from the Dragon Prince. I don't think, does he have a name? What's the king's name? King Harrow? This is a deep cut. Okay. He reminds me of King Harrow, and he reminds me of Pretty. King Hero, and also he reminds me of, Will. So I just like that type of character a lot. So that's why I was drawn to Bolton aesthetically. I think he looks cool, but unfortunately his playstyle is not for me. So I'm gonna try getting into the set again with Prism or with Levia. Also, I think these shadow cards would be good. I don't know, is he a shadow? No, I think he's an elemental rune blade. The guy that people like, Florian. I don't know if Florian's a shadow, but he is a rune blade. Nice, nice. That would be good for a brute deck. I didn't realize the packs were 10 cards. I think most packs nowadays are 14 cards, but don't quote me on that either. Oh, there's my man. We were just talking about you, buddy. We were just talking about you. Maybe a version of Bolton could be played in Silver Age, because he is, most of his big Lumina Ascension, his big Lumina attacks are majestic attacks, so they wouldn't be eligible to be played in Silver Age. There goes my laptop. Okay, we are gonna finish this pack and then we're gonna charge it. Cards are sliding. Oh, there's the one. I liked this one when I did play him. I liked that one. We are gonna try to speed things up a little bit, because I'm not sure what I'm looking for. See that? I think I've seen this one before. This one is pretty. That's cool. You know, I'm not sure. Thinking more on it, seeing as how Silver Age seems like it's gonna be a faster format, the games seem like they're gonna go pretty quickly, because the cards are common and you can still do big attacks with common cards. Oh, wow. That's a pretty one. I like that. Ooh, wow. That's a really good one too. That one looks sick. Yeah, I don't know if that's great. I love that. Somehow I pulled this Figment of War, and I did not turn it around. I didn't realize there was a backside to it. So when you turn it around, it's like a whole Marvel. I've never pulled a Marvel before, like ever. So this is my first time pulling a Marvel card, Marvel ally. I'm not a hero. I've never pulled a Marvel before, so this is my first time ever seeing the purple triangle on the card. I was not sure what that meant, so I think I kind of just glossed past it. So yeah, I pulled a Marvel, didn't realize it until I looked it up and saw, oh wait, there's two sides to this thing. So that's really exciting. I will probably hold on to it. I mean, I might trade or sell it, but for now I'm gonna put it in my little binder. That's really exciting. My first time pulling a Marvel. That's super cool. Yeah, that's all. That's my little addition. Bye. I'm not sure if the setup you need for a character like Bolton will pay off, or a character like Prism. I feel like playing Prism, you need a lot of, heralds and angels, and I feel like that would require a lot of time and setup, and I'm just not sure that a format like Silver Age is gonna afford that. Oh, pretty. Don't quote me on that. Again, this is, bravo. This is probably a good card for LL, because it wouldn't be good in Silver Age. I don't think it's playable in CC either. That's why they called him Starvo, because this card was so powerful that it broke Bravo, because it was just so good. Also, when I think Silver Age, I think Game of Thrones for some reason. I just think, I guess because silver makes me think of winter, and I think winter is coming, so I'm just like, oh, like Sage is coming. I don't know. I don't know what pile I was doing here. This one I've seen before. I've seen that one get used often. I actually have this one too. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can pull up some silver. Oh, things are falling. It's okay. Silver Age, accessible, fast-paced, fewer cards than CC. So it's like Blitz. It sounds like this is going to take over Blitz. It sounds like this is the new Blitz, which I'm a little sad about, because Blitz is... People don't like Blitz. I know that. People don't like that format. They think it's boring and unbalanced and crass and low quality. I don't know why people hate Blitz so much. You gotta tell me what the agenda against Blitz is, because I liked it a lot. It was my first format. I think it's very beginner friendly. I think it's fun to go in, fail a lot, and because the matches are so short, it doesn't really feel like you're losing because you lose quickly and then you're on to the next game. I liked it, but I know people did not like it, and I think Silver Age is the rework of Blitz. Maybe because, thinking back on it, maybe, having those big cards we mentioned earlier, those big powerful cards in a format that is, meant to be quick, it'd be really unfair if someone had a super powerful card that could end the game in like one turn. That would feel unfun. So Silver Age being the format to get rid of all those big expensive cards seems like that was the goal, to end the unbalance, the unfairness of Blitz. If I think that's kind of what they're going for. Yeah, I think I have that one too, actually. So, from this, again, I'm seeing a lot of common, a lot of rare, which is good for the upcoming format. I still feel like Bolton might not do well here because he kind of requires a lot of setup, but maybe not. Maybe if you play him straight, if you play him as just a warrior with extra steps, rather than the Lumina version of Bolton that we often see, that might be good. Some of these feel like they only work in limited, like this Break of Dawn. You don't really see too many shadow characters. The only shadow character you really see is Levia, I feel like in events, at CC, at Blitz. I think the only shadow character I often see is Levia, so putting this card in your deck for one person is a little silly. But for a limited format where you're probably going to see a lot more Levias and a lot more Chain. Now, who else is in this? The Shadow Brute and the Shadow, the other guy, you know who I'm talking about. I think that would make more sense. Yeah, the Shadow Runeblade. Is that not Chain? No, what is his name? Vincent? No, who is the other one? Oh my god, I can't remember who it is. It might be Vincent. Yeah, maybe Vincent was also in oh my god, I'm blanking. Bolton, yes. Prism, yes. Levia, yes. Is the other character Vincent here? Chat. Oh my god, I'm falling apart. The Shadow Brute is Levia. The Shadow Runeblade is the other one. Oh lord, you can tell. Oh, this is good. I hate this one, but it is a good one. The Decimator is such a frustrating weapon to go against. It's very good. It's a strong weapon. It's great, but oh my god, it's so annoying to do the math on that weapon because it halves defended. It halves. Yeah. It's like a math card where whatever you're blocking with, you take the number you're blocking with and divide it by 2 and round it up, and it just like messes up all your blocks, and it's super frustrating. Who uses lightning in this deck? Okay. Cool. I like that. That could be good against what's her face? Verdance. I don't see anyone using it against Verdance, but I think that's cool. Okay. I don't see anyone using those. But again, just because I don't see it doesn't mean it's not done. A 1 for 7 is crazy. Okay, yeah. Oh, random. Okay, then we're really going for the brute, roll dice, roll scabs type energy. That's fun. Okay, let me just... These last 5 here. Was there dust in that box? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the sound effects this time. Sometimes I'll do like the unboxing, sound for swiping through cards, but that is going to be a lot of cards to make sound effects for, and they already kind of have their own ASMR sound. You hear that? Ooh, pretty. Yeah, she just sounds so cool. These cards look so cool. I don't know. They seem like good cards. I don't think I've ever seen this one either. Oh, cool. This feels like it'd be good for like an item. Would gold count as an item? This could be good for like a dash IO or taking gold from a pirate man, Gravy Bones. Can you tell I'm tired? From a Gravy Bones. Ooh, what? I've never seen this card before. Maybe there's a reason for that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone ever run this. These are cards, I'm seeing cards for the first time ever in my life right now. This is a legendary, so it's good. But does it have utility? It wouldn't have utility in Silver Age for, because it's too good. It's too rare. Okay, I gotta look into this. I've never seen this before. Okay, we are getting down to the wire, so I just want to say one more time, thanks again for the donation. I don't know why your name is so, probably because I think of Burleezy, and you're not Burleezy. Thanks again, Brony, for the donation. I need to do my research on these cards. I'm getting cards I've never seen before, which is fun, but I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know how to use them. I don't know where to put them. I feel like I've gotten some good Leviah cards, but I don't know her well enough to know if that's the case or not. All the same, I'm really happy with this. I'm enjoying myself a lot, and thank you again for the donation. If anyone else wants to donate, coffee down below, and hopefully I'll get to it far more quickly than I got to this one. Oh, pretty. Yeah, why are there Earth tokens in this? Who is an Earth character in this set? Pretty. Yeah, all these rares in common seem good to me, and because they're all legal in Sage, I feel good about them. I'm feeling cool. I feel like I can do something with this. I feel like I've got enough material here, enough product here to do something cool. And I guess it also applies to equipment. The whole Silver Age rares and commons only that also applies to the equipment. So I wouldn't be able to roll up. Neat. Shiny. I wouldn't be able to roll up with like kitted out and head to toe and legendary equipment anyway. So having the common equipment is good here, I think. I that I don't see why it wouldn't apply to equipment, The Bravado and last card, let's see what we got. Okay, cool. Majestic. Shadow Runeblade Action. Okay, that is what we got. These are the cool cards. I'm gonna look into them, and I might put a price here to see the value of the Majestic cards we pulled and this guy. I'm not sure if those are in frame. I hope they are. Let's see. Let's check camera. Did it die? No, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, so that is our haul. Thanks again for the donation. Time to go export this out and start stitching it all together. Thanks for following. Thanks for being here. I have a playlist of other Flesh and Blood videos here. But yeah, thanks so much for being here, and have a good rest of your day. Pew pew. Okay, bye.